What's up, Evan? Oh, fucking miserable and cold, you. Miserable and cold, you. Fuck, man. Go to move a building today, right? It's a, a 40 by 70 foot shop, and we got 30 millimeters of rain today, and of course I told you what's been going on.
Coach, for my money, and it's the best time of the year. Playoff football time is
they made me do all the shit work outside.
Just outside of DC.
And
straight ahead, it's wild card weekend.
Like I brought three, like I brought two bunny hoods with me, and I had like a bunny hood underneath my sweater, underneath my work outfit, I mean, and I had that all on, and everything was soaked still.
It's that most wonderful time of the year, the NFL playoffs, as we're underway.
But yeah,
on EA Sports.
I asked, like, and I was so cold, man. They got pissed off at me because I went and sat in the truck to try to warm up.
First carry now for Kareem Hunt. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
How was work for you?
Spread the defense out, and they were able to come through with a slashing run.
But to that point, it's going to be interesting to see the personnel chess match as this one progresses.
Yeah, you're exactly right. Can they continue to create running lanes out of passing sets? And if so, it's going to be a long day for the defense.
From the 27, Rodgers. Over the middle to Beckham. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. That one good for 26 and a first down. And on this first drive, looks like they want to get that vertical passing game going early.
And they did, and what a warning shot they just fired. If you're not going to back up and play coverage deep, we're going to attack you all game long. And you start to back off, then that opens things up underneath. A really nice start for them. Great way to get the game going.
Ooh.
Throwing is Rodgers. And he knocks the ball away, and it falls incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate.
Costly or not really?
You'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
Did it go up in price quite a bit or not really?
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. Rodgers going to throw again. That one is caught by Hunt. Give him 6 on the screen, but now it's 3rd down.
I like it, I like it, I like it. Get everyone involved in the passing game. And
does that like come with a deal for TV and internet or not really?
And on the first drive, that can also help establish some rhythm, right?
I think so. It gets everyone involved. They feel like they're part of it and really gets them amped up
who's
as
that
they go forward.
They face a 3rd and 4 after that last completion gets them 6.
I wish,
again, it's Rodgers. Open man is Allison complete. And they're going to have another first down here as the tackles made.
They gave you a
TV
for signing up.
Nice job keeping that opening drive alive, and they're in plus territory, that part of the field where you really want to convert on 3rd down. They did.
Go get a TV from them.
And now, I think the aggressive play callers think to themselves,
because I'm playing on a TV that has no sound.
Because the closer you get to the end zone, the field gets condensed. It makes it a lot tougher to run the...
Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Malik Jackson, the 6'5" D tackle with a sack. Great job defensively. I think he was trying to go through his progressions, find someone to get rid of the football. Before he knew it, he was on his back.
So that just brings us right back to what you said in the beginning. A great job defensively. Nowhere to go with the football. That led to the sack.
That's bad enough for Damon. 50.
So that complicates things a bit here. 18 yards to go now on second down. To throw, it's Rodgers. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. The all-pro linebacker Luke Kuechly right there on the coverage, stride for stride.
I don't think either one of us is surprised about who they just targeted on that one. I mean, they're going to try and get to him as much as possible. Off to a nice start, but unable to haul that one in.
Yeah, already looked his way a couple of times on this opening drive. Can't connect there. The 7th play now of this opening drive. This is 3rd and long, though. Shotgun now for Rodgers. Man open, that's Marquez Valdez-Scantling. 14 yards is the pickup there, but it'll still lead to a 4th down.
Kyle got called out to a service call.
Able to make connection on a nice in route.
With those faster passes when
in
they're
the
going
rain.
Fast, any hesitation as a quarterback that the deflection if you miss might be bigger and lead to an interception?
Yeah, the deflection works both ways. Maybe a defender gets a hand in the right,
I've already been
in the air, and sometimes you throw it so hard your receiver can't handle it, and he pops it up in the air for the defenders to grab as well.
Have you noticed it? Have you played any franchise yet?
No return on this one. It's
Man,
a fair catch.
I love the new franchise mode. I'm pissed off they don't have GM connected, but I like the fact how like you can see all the chemistries with your lines.
At their 25-yard line. Now the first carry for Adrian Peterson. He'll have a first down past the 40. And finally taken down at the 15. It's a big run for AP. And even 60 yards for him on the ground. So a big run for AP.
Like, fuck you, I want more minutes.
Everyone knows the level of player he's been in this league, but what really impresses you about Adrian Peterson?
I have to go back to the nickname his father gave him, which is AD, which stands for all day, because he never stopped. Morning, noon, night. And that's how he plays the game. No plays over. He always...
And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run.
And you can actually, yeah, I like that, but you can actually interview the players.
And they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular
And man,
play,
like this, when you simulate games, it's actually different. Like, you don't get Connor McDavid only scoring 70 points in a franchise for me.
Out is the kickoff unit,
he got like 116.
This is fielded a couple yards
I
deep.
switched it to high scoring, yeah.
Now a hit and a loose football.
How many times in the course of a game do you talk about momentum plays? And I think we just saw one there. Just scored, right?
Just took the lead.
Just took the lead, went downfield, got the ball free again, and picked it up. They got a chance to really get the momentum on their side now.
And now they'll try to pile on.
Oh.
The first carry for Josh Adams. And he'll be dropped at the 23 after a pickup of about 4. And now time will be called here as we've got an injured Redskin down on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back.
Brian
the run got 4. Now they deal with a 2nd and 6.
You know, Will, he used his 10 hours in one day. And complaining because he has nothing to do. Like, I told him, like, dude, go find a job. Like, fuck. I wish I could play NHL all day.
Remember old school football, running it, establishing things.
Or did Keenan talk to you?
They've got to like what they're seeing from this unit
After you and Keenan left the other night, Dodge started trash talking to you guys.
They run again on first down, Peterson. And that'll hurt the average a bit as this time.
And he's like, they gotta be like one of the worst hockey players. Like, they never take it seriously.
And that'll make this a 2nd and 13.
Like, and I don't think you guys like playing with him either, because he never passes. Like, yeah.
A first carry now for Thompson, and able to get him inside the 5 here, just inside the 5 to about the 4.
You know what, can I be honest with you, man? The reason why I quit playing hockey with you guys was because of him.
Second and long, it's really nice to see an offense that has enough confidence
I don't
to run
like
the
playing
football in that situation. I think that goes back to
I don't like playing hockey with him.
They've seen things that they've seen on tape and in previous games that led them to believe that even in a long-distance situation, they can still run the football and gain enough yardage to put themselves in a good spot on third down.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. And he is into the end zone for a Washington touchdown. From 4 yards out. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. See, it seemed like they were so focused on the guys out wide, they forgot about him out of the backfield.
That's a
and that dude's always saying smart-ass comments about my mother and my sister.
That's exactly what you do. You start from the widest receiver, work your way inside. Who gets lost sometimes? The back in the backfield. That's exactly what happened there.
And he got into the end zone. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he'll wind up getting an extra couple yards here for his trouble as he'll bring this one out to the 27.
Like, honestly, man, like, I'm not saying anything about your sister or your family. Why are you saying stuff about mine for? You know, when Kyle,
back out there at the line,
he's ready to fucking lose it on him.
They've been a come-from-behind team all year. They'll need to do it again as they trail early in this wild card game. Now a dump off here complete, and they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. But the thing is, though, man, first down yardage on the first play of the drive, 14 yards.
But the thing is, man, but there's always laughter.
On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets
Jod
into
knows, like, Jod was pissed off too that Dougie was basically talking shit about you and Keenan.
And the end result, because this is a team that's down big early in the first quarter, and a lot of teams will just panic.
I left the party and pretty much said that if you have something to say about them, you should say it in front of them.
About their game plan being both running and passing there. You're right. They're sticking to the game plan, get the ground game going.
A lot of football left to be played.
He's going to look for Beckham in the end zone and nearly picked it off. He had a chance to come down with that in the end zone, but it'll wind up just being incomplete.
And that's one he's got to be happy to have back. There wasn't a hole open in the zone.
You'd have to think on early downs like that first down there, need to be a little bit more careful.
Yeah, fortunately for him, got a couple more downs to play with.
Jod, I've known Jod for quite a while, but Dougie, I don't know. I do not like his bullshit.
He rifles one that's intercepted. It's the Pro Bowler Luke Kuechly that picks it. And some space here. The 20. And he will bring this one back. It's a pick six for a Redskins touchdown. Short throw pick six right there. Those linebackers, they love when those short throws come and those eyes get real wide, don't they?
How about the anticipation on the play? Reading, reacting, and then the ability to catch the football and take it in the opposite direction.
Extra point good by Hopkins. And the lead is up
Giants
to 18
are probably a lot
now.
faster too.
So they throw the pick six. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he's able to get it across the 20, but not by much as he's marked down at the 21-yard line.
Holy fuck. What's going on? Like, it takes...
Obviously costly.
But they can't afford to just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense.
He's got a man complete. Past the 20.
It takes like 6 to 8 hours just to download a game. Takes 3 or 4 if it's in rest mode.
And the Packers are able to strike quickly for 6. And correct me if I'm wrong, that was just a simple fly route, wasn't it?
No, there's nothing to correct at all. You've got it down pat. And I just remember as a player, when I'd be in practice sessions and I'd hear 9 from the receivers, that meant fly route, go, look out. That was the 9, and he just kept going all the way into the end zone for the touchdown.
Man, I even wore Long Johns today. And those were even wet.
Out there ready for this next drive, the Redskins offense. And right now they're saying, hey, let's keep this going. 2 drives, 2 touchdowns.
Yeah, can't ask for a better start than that, can you? I mean, this is the way you practice it. This is the way you rehearse it. But right now, the play calling, they're locked in really well.
That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a first down. One thing's for sure, this defense has to figure out how to stop the ground game. He's eating them up in the first quarter.
It looks like they have to go to different forces, aren't they? The conventional things aren't working too well. So I remember a coach of mine saying way back when,
haven't been working the last couple days.
A great game, you've got to get the ball out of his hands. See how far he can run without the ball. And what he meant was takeaways, not get loose, because maybe you can't just stop him with just regular tackling.
What's your, do you have any like big projects
coming
up?
Former Stanford Cardinal, and he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on first down. An entertaining start to this one. More to come on EA Sports. Second quarter now from our nation's capital, and it's the Redskins in possession of the football as they've got it 2nd down and 11. Second down. It's Thompson. They get 9 yards back on the run there, and they're left with a much more makeable 3rd and 2.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
But he's got a man open. That's Marshall. And this is going to result in another first down as the tackle's made at the Packers 35. Got to say, I was a little surprised to see him, Charles, come out in the shotgun on 3rd and less than a yard.
Yeah, but the way the NFL is nowadays, we hardly ever see anyone really run for it on short yardage. So they're going to throw the football more times than not. That was a nice, easy rhythm throw right there, and they pick up the first down.
Haskins gets this to Reed, and they'll get 8 out of this before being stopped at the 28. A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. Shotgun handoff to Thompson, and this won't be enough to pick up the first. A gain of 2, 3rd and 1.
Well, they had that one sniffed out. Excellent run blitz. Stop that one for a short gain.
What makes a good run blitz a good run blitz?
The ability to stay on task, to follow up your assignment, go to the gap you're supposed to cover, and not be deterred by anything else.
Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out. Kill, 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 kill.
They'll run it. Here's Peterson. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25.
Way.
He needed a yard. That's what he got, and it's going to earn him a new set of downs.
I'm playing a online Madden game against somebody in a franchise, and I sacked him for a gain of 3, but they're saying they got a first down. Or for a loss of 3, I mean.
On first down, it's Thompson. And give him about 3 as he gets it down to the 22-yard line.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
Hey, we got to get this stop here, D.
On second down now. It's Peterson. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Washington. A 22-yard scamper. And the Redskins are able to stretch the lead out further. Here's Hopkins.